Hey, shalom, shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, HaKodash. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone that rule well, and peace and mercy to the elect, the 144,000, the house of David, and the rest of the men, women, and children that the Lord will have mercy on in these last days. Shalom. It's the brother Don Gabar here from GMS Los Angeles with another quick lesson. And the title of this article, it says, just in, Biden to announce every American to be vaccine eligible 2 weeks earlier, tout 150 million shots in first 75 days. And as you can see, these devils are moving forward with their plan. And to the point now to where they feel like they're ahead of schedule as far as Joe Biden, wanting to get 150 million vaccinated in his first 100 days or something like that. Well, now they're ahead of that, and they're moving quickly. And as you can see, there's been a lot of talks and a lot of conversation about them making these these jabs mandatory. And you got a lot of countries talking about, you know, dangling the carrot in front of the people, and pretty much, that carrot being the incentive of getting everybody vaccinated by, you know, locking down severely, not letting you be able to go to work or to have a job or to go to the grocery store or enjoy any of the freedoms that you normally would have in this American society. So as we can see, they're getting more and more draconian. They're getting more and more, you know, um, putting the pressure on the people to get jabbed up. And now they're to the point now to where they're moving. They feel like they're moving ahead of schedule. And hey, this is what the men of the Lord, what we've been telling you for the longest, that eventually it's going to get to the point to where it's going to get more draconian, because this devil understands that he's running out of time. He sees that a lot of the American people, and just people in general, are not really feeling this, these jabs. They're seeing the side effects. They're seeing the things that are happening, and a lot of states are opening up. A lot of businesses are opening up. So it's kind of going back to business as usual, and nobody's really, taking this C-19 as serious as it once was. So what are they going to do? They're going to continue to put the pressure. They're going to continue to push more fear mongering, to scare the people into giving away their freedom and their rights, and eventually locking everything down and making these jabs mandatory pretty soon. All right. So, excuse me, I'm gonna read a little bit of this article. I got a couple of precepts. And let me read this first. This is Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." See, a short time to do what? To implement this new world order, and to get all you people to roll up your sleeves and to trust the science and to believe that this is what's gonna get everything back to normal. This is what's gonna fix all the problems and the down economy and the loss of jobs and the kids not going to school and the depression and you know everything that's been happening since this pandemic has touched down. This is going to be the answer. This is going to be the ways. But at the same time, people are not feeling this, so they're going to have to get more and more draconian, more and more serious by locking you down and taking away all your so-called freedoms and rights until you see the light and get jabbed up. See? It says the White House confirmed that President Joe Biden will announce he's moving up the timeline for states to make every American adult eligible for a coronavirus vaccine by 2 weeks, and will tout 150 million vaccinations in his administration's first 75 days. On Tuesday, President Biden is scheduled to visit the vaccination site at Virginia Theological Seminary in Alexandria, Virginia. After that, Biden will deliver remarks on the state of vaccinations in the state dining room of the White House, where he will announce the new goal and celebrate the 150 million vaccinations. See, so they're moving forward. They feel like since they're ahead of schedule, let's not shoot higher, let's not aim higher, let's get more people and more people. And they're going to be using things like these celebrities and these pastors and familiar faces and influencers and rappers and things of that nature to promote the you everyday people to join in and roll up your sleeve, man, which is all part of the agenda, man. And eventually it's going to get to the point to where these celebrities and these pastors and these people that the average person look up to, these celebrities, their little pep talks are not going to work. it's gonna get to the point to where they're gonna have to just shut down and get more draconian and come down with that great wrath, because these elites understand that they're under a timeline of the Heavenly Father, and that they don't have forever to try to push this agenda on the planet Earth. The time is ticking for E, and he knows that. And the men of the Lord, the prophets, we know that, and we know that eventually it's gonna get very, very harsh out here. Like they got that song from that movie, Hustle and Flow. It's hard out here for a pimp. You know, it's getting hard out here for E, man. A lot of people are waking up to the bullshit. A lot of his witchcraft and his propaganda is not working anymore. It doesn't have the same bite and same sting that it used to have. A lot of people are waking up. A lot of information is being passed and circulated as far as the Rona and the agenda of these elites. So the time is going to come to where they're going to really have to just put the foot to the put the pedal to the metal, and really come in that come in his true nature that he really wants to come in, which is a dragon and fierce and you know locking you away, not letting you leave your house, not letting you have your children, all type of things are going to happen to where this devil is going to really come down with that great and horrible wrath, you know, to implement this new world order. It says what else? There's some more in here, but I don't know if it's not showing. Oh, here we go. It says CNN was first to report the news as President-elect Biden pledged to deliver 100 million vaccinations in his first 100 days in office. But during the first formal press conference of his presidency, Biden doubled down that goal to 200 million. See? So like I said, these devils are moving quickly. They're coming faster, you know? And, this is going to be a time where a lot of our faith is going to be tested, because when they bring in this fourth wave and they start really pushing this whole, if you don't take this vaccination, we're going to lay you off your jobs, and your job they won't be responsible for paying you. We're not going to let you go to the grocery store. You're not going to be able to leave your house. You're not going to be able to do anything unless you have a passport. That's when, a lot of our faith is going to be tested. And as we know, these things must happen. But as we can see, we're heading into those days, man. It's about to get a lot tighter and a lot more serious. And your faith is going to have to be truly up to par in these days to come, you know? So let me get this. Revelation chapter 2 verse 10, it says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison." And then over there in New York, I think they're really close to passing this law to where if the state of New York deems you as hazardous or a spreader, or you're deemed to be highly infectious, or if you just don't want to get vaccinated and you're a threat to not, and you're a threat to others because you don't want to take the jab, they're passing laws where they can lock you in a concentration camp, man. And I believe that this jab might be the thing to where they're gonna start locking a lot of people in prison, shutting everything down, going house to house, really putting the pressure on the people to make a choice. And as we know, the men of the Lord, some of us are going to be put in this situation, but it's just going to be all a test of our faith. It says that ye may be tried. See, and that word tried means tested. It says, "And ye shall have tribulation 10 days, and be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Because some of us are going to have to lose our life for not taking this jab or taking the MOB, because both of these things are really in line with each other. And it's going to be through these two things, the jab and the MOB, to where we're going to find ourselves, some of us, locked in the prison, facing the temptation of taking this to save your life, or not taking it to lose your life, but all for the sake and name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And we know what steps to take, and we know the answer to the test. So these days are fastly approaching, but the Lord's going to make a way out, man, for His elect. Whether it's though you have to be a martyr and lay down your life for not taking this for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, or you deny it and the Lord raise you up. The Lord give you spiritual power. The Lord will make a divine intervention on your behalf. But we do know that the Lord, either way it goes, is going to come through for His elect. And this is Psalms 55 and 22. It says, "Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and He shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." You see? So if you're part of the elect and you're in the right spirit, and you've been fighting and putting in the work for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and doing the things necessary, the Lord's going to put the spirit on you not to be moved during the hour of temptation. You're going to stand firm. You're going to stand bold. You're going to lose your life rather than try to save your life by rolling up your sleeve or taking this MOB when that day comes. It says, "But thou, O God, shalt bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee." See, so the Lord's going to deal with these bastards either way it goes, man. Whether you got to die a martyr or whether the Lord raises you up and give you that spiritual power, this devil is still going to go down. He's not going to come. He's not going to see his new world order and his great global reset and him vaccinating and putting a MOB inside of everybody and having his Satan's kingdom on the planet Earth. It's not going to happen, man. He's going to be taken down. He's going to be destroyed. He's going to be burnt with nuclear fire, and then he's going to captivity for 1,000 years in the kingdom of Israel, man. So, I just want to bring this out and just, filter it through the scriptures and just show you that, look, these devils are moving forward with the plan. So it's no time for us to get lax, no time for us to, let our guard down. Now our ears got to be even more to the ground because this devil is, he's not going to stop, man. He's not going to slow down. He's just going to press harder and harder and go faster and faster to try to bring in this global reset, man. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.